Hello and welcome back to our Minecraft Kanto Let's Build. As you can guess by the title, hopefully, we finished. Kinda. Not really. We finished the Overworld, if you don't include many parts of the Overworld. We're flying over Cinnabar, we're flying over Pallet Town. You've seen all these before. Going over Fuchsia, and we got all that stuff done. However, as I fly around, you might notice this giant green patch right here. This is going to be Viridian Forest, because I didn't know where else to put it. And when we look at maps of the Kanto region, there's just a giant island there for no reason. So I figured why not make it useful, right? We're going to have a similar issue if we go all the way over here. We're going to have a similar issue with the Safari Zone, because there is not enough room to put a Safari Zone here, let's be honest. And I've shown before that Viridian Forest over here is also way too small to fit in that little bitty chunk right there. So I'm thinking maybe off in these mountains over here, they ain't doing nothing. We can try to hide the Safari Zone along with the Indigo Plateau and Victory Road. That'll all go in here somewhere. But once we finish those things and figure out the placements, that'll be it. And we can start working on the interiors. Once I have those 3 things done, I will be releasing a world download for people to do with what they will. It won't be complete, obviously. I still have to do all of my fun redstone and command blocks. These things, right? When I enter places and exit places, it'll switch the route and look all pretty. I'll have all the music added and possibly some HMs so that, you know, when you want to surf, you have to like use a little surf item maybe, because I won't be adding Pokemon, right? You can be able to fly between the cities. I'll try to make little things that let you cut down trees and move giant boulders. So right here, there is supposed to be a little tree. Ain't cute? And we'll be adding all of those. I wonder if these die, because they seem to vanish sometimes. That'd be awkward. And that was about all I wanted to do for this update video. Show around. We'll do a quick fly around through each place. Maybe talk a bit about it. I don't know if there's much to say. So I spent a lot of time, like the past 2 streams I've done, has been filling in all the empty gaps, because none of this, right, is in the game. I just had to make it up. And I'll show you in one moment how I did that, right? It was mostly from me building out the entire region with all the tile sheets. And then I filled in all the blank spaces after based on one of the, I don't know if it's fan art or official art of the Kanto region. So let's go over and look at that real quick. Magical, yeah. I don't think this is fitting on the screen, to be honest. Let's try to fix that real quick. Hopefully this looks a bit better. Anyway. So this is what we started off with. This took me like a couple hours to make. I stitched together every region, and then I added in, so I overlaid the red-blue version on top. So before, in gold and silver, the Seafoam Islands were boring. So I put back in the original red and blue ones, right? And same with Cinnabar Island. So I just overlaid those on top, and I'm doing those instead, right? Same with the Safari Zone entrance, and a couple other places assorted here and there. Viridian Forest, right? We've got to add these back in, make this all forest again, because they decided to clear cut it in the gold and silver versions. How dare they? Added back a Pokemon Center, added back Cerulean Cave. And I'm also thinking I might add back, so see how the the waypoint here is missing. Like you could walk into the building and there's a telescope at the top like you just saw over here. There's also one over here. This is way bigger. So I might make those back. We'll see how I feel. But for the interiors, there's nothing in the game that shows me it, right? It's really annoying. So what I did was I looked at this map and just basically went off of this. So there's a little bay right here to get you in and out. I have no idea how the boats leave here. I guess they're all just small enough to scooch under. I don't know. Up here is all mountains. This is hopefully going to give me a good way to place Indigo Plateau. I might even do the beginnings of Johto, just so that if I ever come back, I'll have a good connecting point and I won't have to like redo this entire section. We'll see. I don't think it's worth it though. One of the discrepancies, like this is a pretty darn accurate, like all these things match up pretty well. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. All these things match up pretty well, except for up here. Unfortunately, it doesn't much look like that. Like, see how it's closed off, this little river over here? And up here, there's no mountain. But in this image, it doesn't seem to match up. So I kind of did my best in the game, as you can see. It's gonna take a while to fly there, actually. And I just kind of finagled it as best I could. I think it looks pretty fine. This is something I might come back to with some help from people who are better at art than I am, is all these borders, because I kind of just did it like right angles and tried to make it match the tone of the rest of the world. I just made it so that like there's a little thing blocking you here. I don't know if that's the best solution. I was thinking it'd be cool if like, if I ever made this new adventure map, I'd make it so that you could get a secret and like somehow escape and go out this way and have access to the entire world, but we'll get there when we get there, right? I think that's enough for now. I think you get the gist of all the things that we've accomplished, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll be coming up with some time-lapse videos soon. I got some help making those since I do have a job and I don't have time to both make this and make somewhat decent time-lapse videos. So hopefully those come out pretty soon, within the next month or so. I'll be putting out these status updates every now and then as well to show the progress we're making. Next video should include Viridian Forest, the Indigo Plateau, and possibly some updated guard houses. Like this is going to be like twice as big. Yeah. And if I can get some help, I might fix all these borders to make them look less, I don't know, they seem off, you know? Like this could look better. Who knows? If you have any recommendations, feel free to let me know. If you see things that looks weird and you think could look better, I'd love to hear it. If you see anything you hear you want to know how to do and would like a tutorial video, I am planning to make a series of tutorials on how to build maps, command blocks, texture packs, mostly texture packs, resource packs, since that's the thing I have the least guidance on and had to figure out the most on my own. Feel free to leave a comment. Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting to the spammy part of YouTubers, right? Like, comment, subscribe. I don't care about too much about that. I do want comments, though. I do like to hear what people think and what they think could look better. And once the next video comes out, it will be with a world download, as I know millions are begging for. Longest outro ever. Thanks for watching. Peace.